All right, guys. You know, so in my quest of financial freedom, that's what I'm on. I'm on a quest to find financial freedom, and I think for me that starts at like 500 grand a year. I've never made 500 grand in a single year, but you know, I hope soon it becomes the standard. But anyways, let me show you. You guys have seen the E34. That's a personal car. The 911 turbo that you might have seen hanging out, the 997 manual 911 turbo, that's a personal car. And this Datsun here, you've seen the shell, but this, and it's crazy the state that I have left this car in. All right, but there's ways that I've built this car that I wouldn't do again because I'm a little older now. So let me show you guys what we're working with here. You probably wouldn't expect it, but this is a right-hand drive, original right-hand drive, true 2+2 Fairlady. It's a right-hand drive dash. It's a 2+2. If you don't know what a 2+2 is, it is a Z with back seats, so the roof is a little more flat. They are known to be they're considered to be extremely undesirable. So let me pop this off. Okay, that's popped off. Ignore the little hardware here. This is a project I was working on for the Richter over there, the jet ski. But this is it. And as this car sits like this is a running, driving drivetrain. If you're wondering where the brake booster is, there's a tilt and pedal box in the car, which that's something that I would not recommend doing, and we're going to undo that when we swap to the other chassis. If you're not familiar with this setup, this is a SR20 DET. However, this is a VVL cylinder head on there, so that's so technically this is an SR20VET. This is the setup. You could see the what do we do here? There's a slim block for the solenoid to switch the cams over, and there's a P.1 VVL cast on the back. So my goal is everything underneath this car is T3 suspension. It's all done up, right? And one of my favorite things is how much space there is. Oh, I found some more jet ski parts that shouldn't be there. This is like the easiest car ever to work on, how it's set up. Just so much space. I mean, this is crazy, okay? And the last time this car was on the dyno, I think it made like 690 wheel, like 18 pounds of boost, I think, which is low. We didn't get a chance to turn it up. That was low RPM too. I forgot what the red line was, but we were still gonna raise the red line another 1,000. We didn't get to that. And we didn't get to cranking up the boost. I was gonna, see what it does at 40 pounds of boost. That's a 6262 or a 6266. I don't even remember. It sits right now is a completely running and driving, like it starts right up. It drives. It's on the 85. But I'm gonna go over all the things I regret doing to this thing. Over the years, I have grown a tremendous amount of hate for right-hand drive. I cannot stand it. I can't stand shifting with my left hand. I can't stand being in traffic, trying to make a left turn and being in the left lane, and I can't see oncoming traffic, so I have to wait until that's fully clear. I was younger then, so it was kind of like the novelty of right-hand drive was cool, but that for me has fully worn out. I do not care for it. But a couple things. As it sits right now, have this car, I have the 997 turbo, and I have the E34. And most of these cars, as their current state right now, they are not just full-on turnkey ready. This one's probably the closest one to turnkey ready, but I hate driving right-hand drive. I can't do it anymore. I can't do the right-hand drive anymore, and I can't do my exhaust dumps on the other side, just under the fender. It's too loud. Okay, I'm not against loud, but it's just too loud. So I'm swapping everything from this car. I mean, everything is coming off of this car and going to the new chassis, which is a non-2+2. Which is huge for resale value. If you're not familiar with this, the resale value from a non 2+2 and a coupe. Well, they're both coupes, but a non 2+2 is worth like 6x what a 2+2 is worth. So we're doing that to swap it over. Plus, I'm going to do a full interior. Plus, we're going to add AC and heat, and we're probably going to do a full exhaust system on it. Okay. At this car, I don't hate my interior. I kind of love it. I still love it. I love that, you know, a lot of friends have drawn on this thing over the years, and we just wrote whatever we wanted to. And my dog's name is written across the dash. I don't regret the aluminum dash setup. I think that was fun and that was cool. Everything on here, you know, was great. What is, like I said, I hate right-hand drive. I hate that it's a 2+2 for resale, which is huge, really huge. And I hate the... So there's a tilt and pedal box set up there. No power brakes, and maybe I didn't dial it in well enough. You know, maybe it could be a little bit better, but I don't care. We're going back to a brake booster. And that's probably about it. This is the first part of this video, or of this build, I guess. So everything on this car is going to get moved over to the new chassis. We're going to do it all over again. And what do we have to do? We have to get the alternator back on that side because the steering will be over there. So I hope the steering clears, like the manifold and all that. That'll be a separate thing, but I love how simple this thing is. No electronic, like it's just a naked bay, and it's been, you know, it's been pretty cool. A riot to drive. I mean, the car makes just shy of 700 wheel. It is extremely violent. You know, the car weighs nothing. I can push it down the street with one hand. So let's stay tuned on this. We'll get this thing out of here, and I think red on the new car. We're gonna do crystal red tint coat off of the Corvettes. I think we're gonna go red. That's where I'm leaning on, and we'll do a part 2 here shortly, and we'll see how this comes along.